So I wanted to just cover that as it's coming up in the book, and it feels just, again, looking at the sphere, the circle, these arcs around the edges of a sphere or circle, and relating them to a straight linear path through the center and what we can learn from that. And so the event is coming up soon. I'm in this beautiful town, Castle Rock in Colorado. I hope you're enjoying the background. It's see if I can make it a little bit more scenic for you all. And let's see, I feel as though I had more I wanted to share. I'm continuing these meditations with the blue flame that does not consume. Just really amazing energy, the energy of lightning that's been coming through in my artwork naturally quite a bit. So just feeling that beautiful, amazing energy of lightning, which for me is an implosive energy, is this gathering together, neg-entropy, where we bring things to order in our life, in our heart, in our mind, finding that peace within that has come up a lot lately on this beautiful journey that we're sharing. So I feel like this might be a short episode. Seeing everyone around us in just their most optimal state, their most beautiful self, holding space for them in just the most pure, just beautiful version of one another that we can see. And if they're going to engage in the lower behavior, we act as observer. And to me, this seems very much equivalent to holding space for that blue flame which does not consume, which is a beautiful form of love that you could also say is the most pure form of anger, because there's no motion involved. It's just bearing witness. And that is a form of love. It is a form of holding space for each individual to just witness if that is a character they want to continue to play. And then it's sort of like by holding space and just observing, allows them to then rise up into the space, the vision that we can see for them of their pure, beautiful soul. That's each one of us, our authentic pixel of beingness that is in the heart, that portal that is Planck, sphere of Planck diameter. So I brought up yesterday about this question of having a home location. This is one thing I did want to share with y'all. The answer's been coming in loud and clear, like, answering to my own self, really, that our focused awareness in that sphere, locating in that sphere, that is the home location. And a remembrance dawned on me, again, when we have a memory come back that is something we already knew, but it's like, oh yeah, that's right. It feels fresh, and we hadn't had that in our awareness for a while, so I regained that remembrance, focusing my awareness on that center point, portal to the one infinite source creator. And I'll just hold this copper sphere to symbolize that and hopefully awaken a remembrance within you, because we are all this one consciousness seeing itself through the illusion of separate eyes. So me speaking to you is your own self speaking to your own self. You witnessing me is my own self witnessing myself, because it's all just this single consciousness twisting itself into separate form. But it really did come to me as the answer that this is the home location of the pixel that is our sphere of consciousness, our sphere of awareness. And by rooting and anchoring here, and then we're journeying outward. I'm looking at, these beautiful trees here, these aspen trees, the forest, the meadows, while still being anchored within my heart and having this view as the avatar. This is an experience that the heart really is generating, and they magnetically, electrically test the heart, and there's scientific proof of how powerful it is magnetically and electrically. especially you want to compare it to something like the mind. It's much obviously much more. It's very obvious that it's much more of a powerhouse in terms of energy, just by what's scientifically measurable. So I just wish I could give you all there. It's like more trees in the background. So the sphere, I am gonna wrap it up though, because I want to keep moving, keep journeying, and I just really did want to cover that as it came up as I'm writing my book. But yeah, anchoring in that home portal here in our hearts, and let's see, in a squat position. Squatting is really good for one's health. I would like to do an upcoming episode where I just share with you all some of my favorite health tips. That is something it's been, these ideas will hibernate and they'll sort of, it's like a seed, and I'll nourish them over time, and then they will just emerge as like being ready. So that is for sure an episode that is coming up soon. And then all these experiencer stories that I hope to share from people that I meet at the event. My friend Brad is definitely wanting to share some of his wisdom and experiences. He's a very wise, profound, kind, beautiful-hearted person. So, well, anyway, that, I suppose we'll wrap it up. I hope you all enjoy this beautiful nature behind me. And actually, I ought to have had it adjusted this way, that you can see that beautiful mountain behind. That is Castle Rock. So I'll work on these backgrounds and just getting these backgrounds more and more awe-inspiring for you all, so that you can receive some of this peace and relaxation from our Mother Earth. She is so nurturing. So much love to you all. Really, really profound gratitude from my heart that you are present in this now moment. And we are really, really doing something, bringing our minds together and our hearts together, more importantly, on this journey. It's very profound. So I'm just really honored that every one of you that joins, it's really an honor for me. So thank you all so much. Till next time, we'll see you soon.